Well, if you're anything like me, you may feel as if you're connected to something that you cannot see. Something that you can feel, something you can sense, and something that you know you're connected to, whether it be another part of time or maybe a lost loved one, or a certain path that you're following. You may feel connected to these things, but you can't physically see them, and you want to grow your connection with them. Like for me, I follow the dragon. I want to do what I can to follow and get closest to the dragon, gain as much wisdom as the dragon, and become as much one with whatever you consider the dragon energy as possible. In order to do that, I feel as if I need to practice. I need to do work. Now, what do I mean by do work? I mean really going into my mind and feeling what it is that I need to do for the greater, and I call it the greater, or that which is that you feel is greater than yourself, but at the end of the day, it is parts of your higher self. It's parts of yourself that you don't have access to while in a limited state, a limited physical state. But what causes a lot of confusion is while we're in this physical limited state, we still feel these deep-rooted spiritual connections with, again, our higher selves, our higher aspects of ourselves, and higher places of existence. Now, we may want to anchor in that. We want to hold that in. We want to pull that energy in as much as we possibly can. In order to do that, you're going to need to practice. You're going to need to do work. We're called magical practitioners because that's what we do. We practice magic. If you want to get good at something, you're going to have to do it a lot. It's just like the dragon's path. It's something that I'm on all the time. There's not a time when I'm not thinking about how can I excel or exceed in my path. How can I open my horizons? How can I open my mind up to more possibilities and more outcomes, And again, how can I just become one with the dragon? How can I become fully merged with that spiritual energy that I feel connected to? Practice, lots of practice. Nothing's going to happen at once. It's going to be lots of practice and patience too, And this doesn't matter what path you're on or what you're following. It doesn't matter what religion, what gods, and what you're trying to achieve. If you're trying to do it, you're going to be doing it a lot, and you're going to be failing at it a lot, But it gets to a certain point to where you start to know what you need to do. You get tired of sucking, you get tired of failing, and then bam, you finally start getting some results. You start seeing the results of the work that you're putting into your path. So if you want to take your path seriously, put a lot of work into it. That's basically what I'm saying. And especially on the dragon's path, you're going to need to put a lot of mental work into it. If you follow the dragon, it's going to be constant all the time. You talking with your guardians and your gods. And by talking, I mean, what's it called? ESP. You're going to be doing it telepathically almost. Because again, spirits and stuff like this, it's not like they could just come down and talk to us. It's information and feelings that are transferred. And you got to be open and aware. So open yourself up. Step outside. Get off the phone. This stuff's keeping you straight up in the matrix 110%. But yeah, if you want to do magic, you're going to have to practice magic. If you want to follow the dragon, you're going to have to really follow the dragon. There's no time to waste. But yes, that's all I had to say. Peace out.